the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship.
Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
One more game remains in the non-conference season of 2019 and 2020 basketball for the Clayton Comets. The Comets come into the road at 10-2, taking on the 4-8 Wake Forest Cougars. Welcome to the new HiQ Energy Drink pregame tip-off on CRN, the Community Radio Network. I am Wesley Alwood, joined alongside is Trace Knight. We just saw the 35-32 varsity women's game for the Comets over the Cougars. Trace Knight, Clayton has been doing really, really good as we have about 3 minutes before the tip-off of this game. They won the game at Princeton. They won the Christmas Invitational against Bunn during the Christmas New Year's break. They're sitting at 10-2 on the year. Seniors galore in this program, and I think for Denny Medlin and the coach team here, staff, they've got a well-oiled machine with the varsity men Comets as they prepare for their final game of non-conference action against the Northern Atlantic Conference 4A powerhouse that is the Wake Forest Cougars.
Looks like Mason Rush is going to be out of this ball game. Their true point guard is going to be out of this ball game. It's going to be interesting. But we have a terrific matchup here against the Clayton Comets versus the Cougars, the men's Cougar of Wake Forest. Again, a program that's coming in at 4-8, with the Comets coming in at 10-2. To kind of piggyback what you said, Wesley, about coming in, they're hot. They're moving the ball more efficiently than they did last year. They're moving the ball. They're shooting the ball extremely well. You just see in the warm-ups where about everything is going in. So hopefully that continues in the ball game. But the difference right now, you look at the guys. You got 6'6", 6'6", 6'4", 6'4". So you got the height difference of the Wake Forest Cougars could be a little bit difficult for the Comets tonight, but they're going to be able to use their speed. They're going to be able to use their presence down low. Then you have Elijah Sanders, and you have it's going to be a great matchup where Sanders has to be the difference, B.J. Freeman has to be the difference, and Justin Bell's got to be the difference. And of course, the other guys. I'm being disrespectful to the other guys who played extremely well all year, but it's been a good year so far for the Comets. So what can the Comets do tonight to maintain that momentum going into really the conference play into the Greater News 3A Conference? Can they go against a 4A team? Right now, they look on paper, the size difference is extremely different. So they're going to have to use their speed. They're going to have to be able to use their shooting ability, because tonight they're going to have to use that in order to get a win against Wake Forest.
Should be a good matchup between these teams. Clayton right now sitting at 10-2 on the season. They won their conference championship, or they won their the Christmas tournament that they were a part of back in December. And then, of course, Wake Forest men's basketball, they are 4-8 on the year under the direction of Coach Todd Seymour.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the nightcap. The men's
Let's go down to player introductions.
Comets versus our very own Cougars. Now for the starting lineups, first of all for the Comets. Number 2, Jaquan Ross. Number 3, Javante Long. Number 10, Shakir Howard. Number 20, Elijah Sanders. And number 23, BJ Freeman. And now for your Cougars. Number 2, Andreas Prince. Number 3, Khalid Cobb. Number 21, Nigel Lucas. Number 23, Hogan Stallings. And number 24, David DeRosa.
All right, so player introductions have concluded. Trey, we'll get ready for the game here.
Absolutely. Go through the starting lineups real quick for the away team tonight, the Clayton Comets, led by Danny Medlin, longtime head coach in Dudley Medlin. Jaquan Ross, number 2. Javante Long, number 3. Shakir Howard, Shaq, a.k.a. Shaq, number 10. Elijah Sanders, number 20. And B.J. Freeman, number 23.
The Comets are on the road. They're on the road. Their next home game is not until January 17th against the East Wake Warriors. And again, as me and him reiterated on the new Hi-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off, Trey, this is the final non-conference game before conference play Friday in the Greater News 3A Conference against South Johnston. We'll have that game for you on CRN for the varsity women and men's. Comets are on the road. They're wearing blue with white and black trim, white numbers to match. Cougars are home. They're white on white with blue stripes and black. Blue numbers to boot. Trace Knight on the call. First half action on CRN.
Real quick, Andres Prince, number 2. Salik Cobb, number 3. Nigel Lucas, number 21. Stallings, number 23. And DeRosa, number 24. Stallings and Shaq will be the jumpy, and the Wake Forest Cougars take over to start this game off. 7:56, a 0-0 game. I'm ready. Wesley Allen's ready. Here we go. The Cougars get outside for a quick 3. It's going to be up, and it's going to be no good. Stallings and B.J. Freeman fight for the basketball, and Freeman comes down with it. Number 3 in Long starts at the right-hand side, gets back outside to Freeman. Goes up against number 24 in Stallings. Puts it up, and it's going to be no good. Defensive rebound by Cobb. Number 3 of the Cougars quickly gets it past half court. He's going to be picked up by Long. Oh, that's Ross, excuse me. He goes up to the right-hand side, keeps the basketball, goes inside, puts it up, and loses the basketball, and it goes in. It looked like he lost the basketball, but just enough of it to go in for number 3 in Salik Cobb.
So a basket and 1 foul.
That is correct. Against Ross.
Jaquan Ross, first foul called on the Comets. The shooting guard, 6-foot senior. And this will bring basket and 1 for number 3. Khalid Cobb will make it, Trey.
So Cobb has 3 points now. It's a 3-0 game. 7:20 remaining in the first quarter. Ross has it on the outside. Gives it over to Sanders. They're going to play right to left, outside to be B.J. Freeman. Brings it inside, tries to use his strength. Gets it outside to Ross, though. He brings it in, goes up against 2 different defenders, over to Shaq. Puts it up, and nice little move to get inside, but it's going to be no good. And somehow Shaq gets his own miss. Gets it outside to Freeman for the 3. We've seen B.J. Freeman start on the outside, but he misses that here tonight. His first 2 shots have been both threes, but missed them both. 6:48, 3-0 game right now. Number 21 in Lucas has the basketball now, gives it outside to Prince. He goes up against Long. Spin move, inside, and then Elijah Sanders is going to be called for the foul as he reached in as Lucas tries to go in. They are going to call a foul. They're going to call it on Long, number 3. So Javante Long for the foul. That's 2 team fouls, 1 against Javante Long. Puts the first one up, and it touches every bit of the rim, including going in. That is number 2 in Andres Prince. First points for him. He puts the second one up, and that one goes in. So 6:37 remaining. The Comets are down by 5. 5-0 right now. Long brings it up to the left-hand side. Gives it over to Elijah Sanders. Back over to Shaq. He wants three. Sides against. Gives it outside to Long. Back over to Sanders. He shoots the three. And off the front of the rim. But there's Shaq. Look at big Shaq getting down low. Gets the defense offensive rebound. He steps up and gets it outside to Jaquan Ross. They look to get something going right here. 6:11 remaining. 5-0 game. Long has it now. Step up move against Tuven defender. He decided to shoot three. No good. And Sanders takes the ball out of midair, or Stallings, takes it out of midair. Gives it over to number 2 in Prince for the Cougars. Wake Forest Cougars has the basketball. 5:53 remaining, still a 5-0 game here in the first. DeRosa has the basketball. Long pass over on the right-hand side to number 23 in Lucas. He takes the three, and it goes in. That's no correction. That's going to be Salik Cobb. A 3-point shot by Cobb. 8-0 game right now, and he travels. Elijah Sanders turns the ball over. It is now the Cougars basketball. 5:36 is an 8-0 game. Deadly Mellon does not look happy. His team getting down by 8 points to start the ball game. So number 2 in Prince has the basketball on the right-hand side. He looks to the head coach in Todd Seymour. Gets his play. Pick move. Keeps the basketball. Gives it back outside to number 3 in Cobb. Sides against it, and Stallings loses the basketball. Ross has it. Bounce pass over to Long. He puts it up, and he misses that, but there's Shaq, and he tips it to the other team. The Cougars take over. That is number 3 in Cobb. Puts it up for the layup, and it's going to be no good. Elijah Sanders gets that tip, should you say block, and gives it outside to B.J. Freeman.
8-0. Comets trying to get on the board. Freeman there. No good. Rebound.
Yes, Sanders. Sanders with the offensive rebound. He's awarded with the basket and one.
Basket and one. This will turn things around fast.
So 4:51. It's should be an 8-2 game. Are they not giving him the basket?
They should.
Puts it up, and it's going to be no good. So an 8-2 game. Now it's on the board. And the Comets take the ball over. Javante Long gives it over to Elijah Sanders. Goes up against Stallings. No good, but Shaq's right there. He touches every bit of the rim, and it goes in. Good hustle play once again by Shaq. I mean, not the strongest man on the court, but he's playing like it.
And now it's 8-4. Just like that, they were down to 8, the big goose eggs on the board, and now it's 8-4 in the first.
Prince gets it outside. He's picked up by Ross. Goes it over to Cobb. Back over to number 21 in Lucas for the Cougars of Wake Forest. Puts it up for the long two. It's going to be no good. Stallings and B.J. Freeman fight for it, but the Cougars take over. Long three, no good. B.J. Freeman with the defensive rebound. 4-13. He moves it up the right-hand side. Play right to left right now. He wants a one-on-one matchup. He goes up, and it's going to be no good. Gets his own rebound, but he tips it off the head of the Cougars, and it looks like Prince, and it will be the Comets basketball. Looks like Elijah Shepard will come into the basketball game for the first time, as well as number 11, Amari Bryant, and number 5 in Justin Bell.
Trey, we'd like to make an acknowledgement as it was announced earlier this afternoon. Congratulations to Shane Handy, who is recently the head coach of Randleman High School. He has now been announced as the new head coach for the Clayton Comets football team, effective immediately. Press conference was made this afternoon. He will go right into operations tomorrow to prepare for a state championship run in 2020.
Congratulations to him. We look forward to meeting him one-on-one, and there's a lot going on in that conference, but good picture, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, 3:49 remaining. It's an 8-6 game. Elijah Sanders puts it up for 2. It's going to be good. 4 points for him, and air ball 3. That's going to be by Cobb, so B.J. Freeman gets the defensive rebound. He goes up against DeRosa. Decides to get it outside, put the Bryant, no good. And Sanders gets the offensive rebound. Gives it over to number 4 in the Shepard. Back outside to Freeman. Getting over to Justin Bell. Outside, puts it up for Bryant. And it's going to be no good. Elijah Sanders, look at him play big down low. Puts it up, and opportunity for an and one opportunity. And they're going to give the foul to Stallings. Hogan Stallings. That's his first. So there's going to be 2 shots here. So 3:19. It's a 2-point game. 8-6. At one point, this game was an 8-0 game, but the Comets have found a way to get back in. And once again, the size difference is this ball game. So it looks like number 20, Sanders, is at the free throw line. He makes the first one. 1 point deficit by the Comets. 8-7 game in favor of the Cougars. He puts the second one up.